Hello, my name is Daniel Rochester, and I'm the head sports performance coach here at Acceleration Sports Institute here in Greenville, South Carolina, and I've been working with ASI now for just a little over 5 years. I grew up in Gaffney, South Carolina, about an hour down the road from Greenville. There I started playing sports when I was about 7 years old. I started playing baseball, was my first sport that I started playing, and that continued out through my life being my primary sport. From there I picked up football and wrestling. But as I continued to grow as an athlete, baseball was the sport that I was always really good at. When I graduated high school, I went on to play college baseball here in Greenville, South Carolina at North Greenville University. There I played catcher. When I went to college to play baseball, we weren't designated as strength and conditioning coach. So I kind of had to take it upon myself to really grow as an athlete physically. So I had to really come up with my own strength and conditioning program. And that's when I really just started getting a love for strength and conditioning of athletes. When I graduated college, that's when I really knew that the strength and conditioning is what I wanted to go into as my career. When I first started at ASI, just a little over 5 years ago, I had the privilege to work with Barry Rubin, who is now the head strength and conditioning coach for the Philadelphia Eagles, and also Al Miller, who is a Hall of Fame strength coach for over 20 years in the NFL. That's where I kind of learned my methodology of how I train athletes, is from those two guys. They were the ones that kind of sit down with me and kind of show me how to write programs, how to periodize athletes in season, off season. And also over the last 5 years, I've been able to get my certifications through the NASM, the National Academy of Sports Medicine, and also the National Association of Speed and Explosion. Go! I think what makes a good trainer is being very motivating, being someone that can change pretty quick to accommodate your client's needs. I like a very disciplined approach when it comes to training. I like the kind of the drill sergeant mode. I think folks like that, but I also feel like that you have to be very compassionate as well when you have someone come in and trains with you. Here at ASI, I have a privilege to train professional athletes. It's an opportunity that I never thought I'd ever get in my life, is to work with guys at the next level, the professional level. Here at ASI, we have a piece of equipment here called SpeedFlex. And what I do when I'm building their programs, their off-season programs, is I incorporate SpeedFlex. And with a professional athlete, the way I like to get the SpeedFlex incorporated is when they first come in, their bodies are a little deconditioned from playing all season. So I use it more as a muscular endurance type workout at the very beginning, but also as their phases of workouts go on, I incorporate SpeedFlex into more of a power component. Right before they're getting ready to go to spring training, combines, different things like that. When I played sports, I was always the athlete that had to work hard. Nothing ever really came to me very easily. I had to work really hard to get to the goals that I wanted. So one thing that I picked that I thought that would really help get me to the next level was strength and conditioning. So working hard, putting extra time in at the gym, extra running, those things I know as an athlete. And that kind of helps me relate to the athletes that I train here at ASI. I know what their bodies are going through. I know the soreness, the pain that they're going through in these programs that they're doing. So that helps me motivate them because I've already been there as a prior athlete. My time away from work, I like to spend time with my family. I'm married to my wife, April. This year will be 6 years. We have a beautiful daughter, Bella Grace. She's 3 years old. And away from here, I love spending time with my wife and my little girl. And I also like to hunt. I picked up hunting about 2 years ago. And when I'm not spending time with my wife and my little girl, I like to hunt. And when I get a chance, I will go out to the links and swing a golf club or two. So not very good at it, but it's a fun hobby for me.